welcome to Wrestling Gab. That's Talitha. I am Travis. Hello. It is Friday, and that means it's time for AJ Styles. Because this is the show that AJ Styles built from the ground up.
They showed a picture of him doing a move on a guy, but his face was like totally all up in his crotch. And they like had it all paused there. So it was like his face was all like this and it.
He loves that move.
So many people there.
Don't trust
He's not
people
retiring.
In pastel suits.
Pretending to retire. We got people in the chat tonight. We've got Mick, Janelle, and Sophie with us right now. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Mick says, let's do this. Janelle says, hi, hello. Sophie says, hi people. Netflix rescheduled the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight to November. And do you have any plans for this weekend? I think I have a nail appointment on Saturday.
You can't go.
Why?
Because I am planning on tearing your car apart in the morning. So I asked you if you had anything to do.
Well,
all week, literally.
Sorry, I forgot I had it. I can always cancel it. I can text her right now.
Let me see your face. Or her fingers. Oh, they're hideous. You need to get them done.
They're always hideous.
How long they are.
I know, it's gross. It's fine. I can just reschedule it. Aoife's in the chat. Hey, Aoife, good to see you tonight. Says, hello? Rebecca says, hi-oh, Sophie. And Sophie says, TNA didn't know the deal WWE made with TNA. There were rumors that might delay Cody versus AJ Styles for Money in the Bank. Oh, no, not the delay.
So many delays.
Can't believe TNA didn't know the deal that they were making with the people they were making the deal with.
Yeah, tits and ass.
That's silly. They knew. Don't let them lie to you.
Nobody lies.
You're sure it's really dirty.
I know. I was doing weed eating in the mud.
It's like filthy dirty. It's like, eh.
Look at yours.
I know.
Mine's just a different hue.
Yeah, apparently. Aoife says, I can't spell tonight. Haha. We had to write the name of a band on the sign for work. I think I spelled Saturday wrong. Oh no. That's terrible. Is it permanent?
Just tell them that you thought that's how they spelled it on the band.
Yeah. Be like, I thought the band's name was Saturday. Saturday. How did you spell it? How do you think you spelled it? Did you spell it correctly in the chat, like through text? So I'm sure you got help or whatever, baby. I don't know. But I'm kind of curious. How do you think you spelled Saturday for work?
Oh, look at this. Cody's
so it says
fired
next
up.
weekend is Clash at the Castle. Mick says, what? Up? No, nothing. You know, just sitting here watching the Nightmare guy on there.
The American Nightmare.
Robert Warney in the chat. Hey, Robert, good to see you. How was your week? You ready for the weekend, Robert? It says, hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? I'm good. Just...
He's such a jerk.
Tired from work. Yeah, you know what he's doing out there? My nice backpack that I have out there? He's using it to sharpen his claws.
Oh.
And has been for a while. He is
a
jerk
for
face.
2 days.
Yeah. And he did it like 4 or 5 times while I was just out there for 15 minutes.
Just now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
yeah.
Showing up. Look at this. No longer mid-carders. Now they're just kicking off the show. The old bloodline, Solo Sikoa and the Tongans.
So this is the cast of Suits might be coming back for like a reboot or revival. They revealed that yesterday. Aoife says, autocorrect spells most of my words. Crying. I don't know. It just looked wrong when I read it. It's kind of like Wednesday, Aoife. Like, I don't know if anybody else says this, but I don't use my phone to like spell things when I'm writing them out. But in my head, I always spell it out Wednesday. I don't know why.
I say it Wednesday, so
So,
Wednesday.
It's like February. It's actually February because there's an R after the B. February. Quentin Mitchell says, what you guys think about AJ Styles' fake retirement? I think he's a fucking copycat.
Yeah. Mark Henry did it better. Just kidding. It's fine.
Yeah.
It was years ago. I mean, you have to recycle stories. If not, there would be no such thing as movies.
I forgot what McKenna called him. She loved Mark Henry. Chocolate.
Yeah.
She called him the... What the hell did she call him?
Chocolate Man or something.
The Chocolate Man.
Yeah, that was her
favorite. She loved Mark Henry. Mm-hmm. Thought he was the most awesomest guy.
It was her favorite wrestler. I sent her a thing the other day of him when he was squatting. He squatted over 1,000 pounds. He could deadlift over 900 pounds.
Right.
And he could bench press over 6.
That's crazy. Robert says, yeah, I'm ready for the weekend. Aren't we all, Robert? Aren't we all? Except for people who are working. Then is that really a weekend for them, right? It's just more days they work.
You could take the convertible to get your nails done.
Right. Sophie says, I hate autocorrect. It does that for me all the time, and I don't realize it until later. Aoife says, yes, I do that too. Okay. Well, we're not too weird then. Sophie says, Top Dollar won that internet championship on last night's 20th year anniversary. There's an internet championship?
What?
Wow, that sounds dumb.
Like NWA or something?
Like with what company? See, Sophie says it has been 60 days since Roman was last seen on TV.
Good, he's getting a much needed break.
Yeah, spending time with his, like, twin girls that they just had and shit. Aoife says, I'm so tired. Like, I was just sat on the floor outside coloring a sign in with chalk at 10:30 at night, questioning my life choices. Well, that's what happens when you're at a job. They make you do weird things at the weirdest times. Eva's like, where's Ayla? I keep missing her. She's been pretty busy. We haven't really seen her in the chat. And if she shows up on nights, it's usually after 6:30 our time. So you've got about maybe 20 more minutes before she might be around 25.
Oh, look at his face.
Uh-huh.
Blue Steel. He was doing Blue Steel.
Looks like he's, got a turd bacon in the oven. Sophie says someone at WWE headquarters said Vince isn't even allowed at the gym he created. Oh, no.
It doesn't matter. He probably doesn't want to go there anyways.
Yeah, why would he? Eva's like,
Tiny Tongan.
If I haven't fallen asleep, I might see her. True.
Exactly.
That's the truth right there. If you haven't fallen asleep, you might see her. Just can't help yourself, huh, buddy?
I don't want to be your right hand. I've seen what you do with your right hand. It's disgusting.
Ew, gross.
That's what the Tiny Tongan should have said.
Eva's like, we had local elections today. Had to go and vote. Felt so special. You should feel special. Your voice has now been heard forever and ever. Sophie says, how was AEW Dynamite? I was in here for a second. Yeah, we saw you say hi, and then you left. They want Roman.
Yeah, they need Roman back to make this relevant. He's not a bloodline member. He is a Tongan. The bloodline is not just for mutts.
What's wrong with your cat? Does he just come in here and just...
Yeah, he gets up there because he chases his fly around.
Play
and
with
so he goes
stuff?
to the windows. Look at him. He's like, oh, look, that's fun.
I will beat you with a stick. An alien.
He's an alien. An illegal alien.
His eyes look like an alien. Poke, poke.
Paul Heyman's getting kind of old.
Well, yeah, but this is just dumb.
That's what I mean. This is just old.
This whole bloodline shit is garbage. I hate it so much right now. I mean, it was okay when what's-his-face, but now it's just dumb.
Right. Roman is the bloodline, so all this crap is just stupid.
So it says, it is that time of year again where every state starts their elections. I am a couple minutes behind you guys. Sorry. Aoife says we had to vote for some European counselors, like 4 of the European Union. I had no idea who these people were, so I voted for the one that looks like Ellen DeGeneres, because why not? Okay, that's...
Way to be an informed voter.
That's a way to do it. I mean, don't vote by what party they're in or anything, or what they're, what they stand on or stand for. I mean, we don't care about any of that. Just what they look like. So he says, well, what the hell is Dee doing? Fixing the fucking blind. Because the cat's a wacko. So he says his bloodline story will get interesting whenever Roman and The Rock both come back. Will it, though?
That's terrible.
Sophie says, it sounds like Rhea might not be back by SummerSlam. And Robbie's now in the chat. Hey, Robbie says, big up there, nerds inside.
Nerds. Did you see that thing I sent you on Snapchat?
No. Yeah, I responded. You didn't see my response?
No, did you see?
I said, it's an occult.
When he said that people have thrown the characters in the fire and they let out an audible noise.
Oh, God.
Did you not listen to it?
I did.
That's the funny part. It was the end.
Oh, my God. Okay. The whole thing was hilarious. Trying to say that the devil and stuff in it.
And you're a god.
Have you seen these books?
What does the DM do? He's a god.
He's a god.
People are funny, man. Oh, it's Kevin Owens. So is Kevin Owens in his yellow shoes going to team up with Roman against the Bloodline?
Oh, no, not his yellow shoes.
Do you think it'll be yellow shoe against red shoe? And why all of a sudden is Solo hiding behind everybody?
I don't know. Or it's like, Dee, you're a nerd. Yeah? What's your point?
Been known to be.
Do you have a point? No, you do not. Aoife says, I've seen people on TikTok saying they voted for whoever was the most good looking. Yeah, that's being not informed about the people you're voting for. He says, so what's good on SmackDown tonight?
Nothing yet.
According to what I've seen, not much of anything really. It's kind of like garbage so far. Aoife says, I voted for our local counselor though, so all good. Not that I had a choice, because my mother is on his team thing and was down at the polling station all day watching. You still have a choice. You can vote for whoever you want to vote for.
Yeah, they don't look at who you vote for, hopefully.
And if they do, that's weird in your country. That's called voter tampering in ours. Which they do a lot of and did for a minute. So we'll see how it goes this time around. Robbie says, D, only cool people wear yellow shoes.
Right. What about red shoes? Because there's a red shoe wearer also.
Oh, the profits are helping him. That's weird.
BFAB's out there, so you know it's all good.
I hate her pants. Everything about her pants.
What's wrong with them?
They're bell-bottomed, but they're like high-watered on her shoes, so it's like...
Does she have sandals on, like flip-flops?
No, she has high heels on. Boots that are janky high. Robbie says, oh, just a standard SmackDown tonight, basically. Sophie says, TNA does have a pay-per-view the night before Clash of the Castle. Do you think Joe Hendry will show up on WWE TV?
I don't know who that is.
Who's Joe Hendry?
Hendrick?
Nobody knows any of those people. Robbie says, this ain't the Wizard of Oz with red shoes to take you home.
Yeah, well, maybe. They don't look ruby-ish.
They're definitely not sparkly. I thought that was a nipple.
Oh no, she's grow.
No, I mean, I thought there was I thought there was a nipple in that picture, but maybe it was just a gross tattoo that looked like a nipple. Like that one picture they showed of her, it looked like there was a brown nipple just hanging out.
Hon, I don't want to hear about her nipples.
Well, I didn't want to see it. And unfortunately, it was on my television. Now we got to burn the television.
I'm always down for seeing nipples, but women nipples.
Are you? Aoife says the rest of them were shite, so I was always going to vote for him,
commercial reminds me of me every morning.
Always going to vote for him, though, haha. They just sit in the room and make sure that your number gets ticked off or something like that to make sure everyone's voted. Yeah, that's pretty much what they do here. Mick says, how are you guys doing? Pretty good, Mick. How are you doing tonight? Sophie says we might be getting LA Knight versus Logan Paul a lot earlier than people expected, like a clash at the castle.
Only on Fox.
Are they making a big deal out of Rickwood filled because all the other ones they tear down on a constant basis? Like, it's shite. Tear it down. Build a new one over there where all those poor people lived. Take out all of their homes. Perfect. That's awesome.
That's the way you do it.
I noticed.
And then move them into this neighborhood and charge them $8 kajillion.
We're going to move them over here and then gentrify it. It'll be fantastic.
Like Danny, he's like, did you see the affordable housing they put in where Bonneville used to be? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, those are like $400,000. I'm like,
yeah, they're $350,000.
I was like, not if you're poor. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, if you're poor, it's subsidized. And he's like,
yep.
What the? And I'm like, yeah. So they want to sell like 5 of them, and then the rest they want to give to poor people.
Yeah.
No shit.
Oh, no, I know. Oh, I know.
It's the starting of a ghetto. Like, that's how ghettos start.
Yep.
I didn't realize it.
You didn't realize that's what they were doing?
No, I didn't realize that that's how ghettos start, but
it
is how the ghettos start.
Yeah.
And then who's going to buy a $400,000 house?
They've sold a couple of them. I drive by there quite a bit.
And live by poor people.
Yeah, it's weird.
Makes no sense to me.
They're going to be able to sell very many of them to too many people or poor people because it's really close to a school zone. It's within a few blocks of the Catholic school down the street.
Oh.
So they aren't going to be doing very much. They aren't going to have too many people there.
Oh, they'll do. You'd be surprised.
Sophie says with Bobby Lashley out, it seems like they didn't know what to do with the Street Profits before tonight. Aoife says, if I'm asleep before Ayla is here, tell her I said hi. I'm falling asleep right now, laughing my ass off. No, I totally understand. It's fine. We'll tell her you said hi if she shows up. Mick says, doing good. And Chris says, hey, guys. Hey, Chris, how's it going, man? How you doing? You ready for the weekend? I think Ice Cube wants him to get his. No. You need to get ice cubes. He said so. And you get a sticker. What?
That's touching.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to shut up. Sophie says, do you think if this NXT thing at the UFC arena works out, do you think they might do that for the main roster? No.
What was that?
Do you think if this NXT thing at the UFC arena works out, do you think they'll do it for the main roster?
No.
That'd be weird. No. Robbie says,
but I can't wait to see him do the spear. The spear? What's a circle? Spear? Sphere?
Yeah, the sphere.
Sphere.
It's a sphere.
Because they're doing that in September for the UFC.
Sphere.
I don't know how they're planning on doing it, but I'm kind of excited for it.
Vegas.
Because they can do whatever they want in the background.
Yeah. I was like, D, what porn were you looking at to see nipples? It was NXT porn. Sophie says WWE now has a championship belt for hockey. Chris says going fishing tomorrow. Going to try some artificial lures out for redfish, trout, sheephead. And also we'll use live shrimp, croaker, and mullet. That sounds fun. You going to do an all-day thing? You just do a daytime thing? Or what? Do you like leave early in the morning? Do you take a boat? Do you just do it from the side? From the edge? From the bank? That's what I was looking for. That was the word. From the bank.
Is it Jade? It's Jade.
Yay.
Bask in her glory.
I like to bask in her glory.
Some basking.
Sophie says my weekend and weekdays have been okay. Well, that's good, Sophie. At least they're just mediocre, right? Chris says Uncle BS in front of Solo. Yeah, I'm tired of the Uncle BS. I really wish it would just go away and never come back. It's going to be a flop at this point. Aoife says I'm gonna go to bed now. I'll probably see you guys Monday if my sleep schedule keeps going the way it is. All right, Aoife. Well, get some sleep. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. We'll make sure that Ayla knows you were here. Chris says, Travis and Dee, I know you guys don't do NXT, but do you think you can maybe go live or at least live for Jordan Grace match?
Possibly. I wonder when it is. Is that this weekend? That Battleground or whatever?
They did have a thing for it. They might show another advertisement for it.
I haven't watched NXT for a while.
Sophie says it'll be interesting how they do Raw and SmackDown in the Las Vegas sphere. Robbie says NXT doing porn. Wow, yeah, basically. Chris says, yeah, just early in the morning to like 2 p.m. on the jetties. Oh, you go on the jet skis? You go on jet skis and go fishing? That's weird.
That'd be fun.
Like in a lake? In a river? On the... Well, it's got to be a lake or a river. Redfish, trout.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
a river, right? Trout?
Right.
You wouldn't see them. Well, maybe you might see them in a lake trout. But usually a river.
Freshwater.
Huh.
Ew. Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae.
Yeah, it's these weirdos.
Why? I thought they were on Raw. I guess I was wrong.
Chris said on Sunday is when that match is.
Yeah, we might be able to. I'd have to just check and see stuff.
Chris says we have sand trout in Texas saltwater. That sounds creepy. Sand trout.
There you go.
Why don't they want to go against him?
Candice is broken. She has a very serious knee injury.
What a loser. Good thing it's on the early part of my TV show here, so I don't have to deal with it later. The only cool thing about it is Jade Cargill. The rest of it's just garbage. Do you want me to cancel my appointment tomorrow? Because I can.
Do you know what time it is?
It's at noon.
I just don't know if I'll be done.
Okay. That's fine. I don't care. It doesn't hurt my feelings
I
at all.
might be, though. It doesn't take but just 2 minutes to do each side. Like,
Do you want me to get up and help you?
sure. You can get up and do it, and I'll just show you what
What?
to do.
No, I did that, and I
Okay.
think I did it wrong on a vehicle, and I'm pretty sure they're wrong.
You can't do it wrong.
Yeah,
wouldn't
I'm
fit.
pretty sure it was on the Buick, and I'm pretty sure I did it wrong.
It's impossible. But
I think so.
yeah, if you want to get up and help, that'd be fun.
Chris says Candace is virtually a part of the ass hat learning tree.
Yeah.
The ass hat. All the ass hatness.
Wouldn't it be cool if Ricochet and Shorty G went over to AEW?
Why would that be cool? Why would you want Shorty G to go?
Just both of them over there.
Why Chad Gable?
Because they're all the same guy.
Well, why not just take her husband and put him over there?
Well, of course that would be the
I think that would be way
ultimate,
better.
But that's not happening. Triple H likes the boy.
Oh, is she making fun of Jade?
Yeah.
She was making fun of her.
She's
Like,
flexing with her hands.
she
open.
thinks she's cool, but she's not.
Is this like a real thing?
I guess.
What is this thing called? Show us it.
MetaQuest.
Oh, it's the Facebook thing.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Soon, with those things, by the way, this is their plan, is that you'll just always have that on and you won't have to do anything.
Yeah, it's called Wally.
Yeah. Wally.
Yeah.
I've seen Wally, don't.
I know, but do you remember the people in it?
chairs.
Yeah. They all have those things on. And they're just floating around in things, and they were obese as fuck. They couldn't move around. They never got up. They couldn't walk. That's how obese they were. And they just continued because they were on the plane. They were on the ship for so long, generations upon generations of it. And so they just literally had no muscle mass. They were just blobs.
You know, I've seen that show once, and it was so dumb
That you didn't pay
that
attention
I
to
could
the
not
blobbiness.
watch it. And then so people are like, "Oh, it's so good, you should watch it." And I'm like, "It's so dumb. I don't even understand."
I don't really consider it good, but it's kind of disturbing if you really think about it. I find it disturbing more so than anything else. Robbie says, if it tastes like chicken, keep on licking, but if it tastes like trout, then get the F out. You're so gross. Why is he so gross?
It's awesome. I don't know.
It's nasty. You guys are gross. On a lot of scale of gross. Chris says his Ladon looks different. Don't like it, but shh. Chris says probably the makeup. Mick says, if you're not seeing my creative post, I posted their channel pictures still like here. I didn't see any post about anything except for that you were doing good. Chris says, but damn, Kaylee Ray, aka Alba Fire, is always so hot.
Is it on All Chat or whatever?
On what?
All Chat.
It's on live chat.
Okay.
Chris says, gonna SU morning the used paddlefish in mid-morning. Oh.
Do you have to worry about gators at all? Wait, where are they at?
He's in Texas.
What part, though?
Around Houston.
Don't they have gators? They have them in Louisiana.
So?
And they're, like, abundant there. Like, you can hunt them in Louisiana. You can't hunt them in Florida.
Right. So, no. Pretty sure they
I know
don't
if I
have
lived
gators
in Texas,
in Houston,
I would
Texas.
have an exotic animal farm. And I would have it all. Everything. I would have giraffes and lions and tigers and bears.
Robbie says, my mate probably told me that rhyme. Yeah, sounds like a buddy would tell you something like that. Anyways, Chris says, no gators. See? No gators.
Is it because they can't survive, or is it just because people hunt them? Or do they just never been there? Because it seems weird that they just wouldn't be there when they're just right there in Louisiana. Is it the Mississippi River? Is it like too wide or something? I don't know. I'm making up shit at this point.
Is it because it's too wide? Can they not get there?
There's no
Can they
gorillas.
not travel that far?
There's no gorillas on the other side of a river because they don't swim.
Yeah.
You gonna be my friend? Mom has her friendship legs. Snuggles.
He likes the binky. He's like a blanket. Chris, this is
Damn
not their
Candace.
area unless it's in the sewers. Why would they be in the sewers?
People flushing down the toilet.
What? A gator?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really wanted this gator when it was a baby, but now it's too much. I'm going to flush it. At what point do you flush it down the toilet? Like, you know that they grow really quick. They're not like tiny little baby squeak squawks forever.
Oh, Jade did it! She beat indie wrestling right in the center of the ring.
Wow, good for her. Getting it done.
Yeah, so there's a show about that takes place in New York. It's like an 80s horror movie or whatever. And it's about that.
About?
It's literally probably called Alligator. But they flush...
As Robbie was, how do you flush a gator in the toilet? It'd have to be a baby gator.
Yeah, that's what happens.
It'd have to be a baby.
That's what happens in the one that's the gator or whatever.
Does it make the little squeaky noises?
horror movies, probably not.
Oh.
And then it grows up and kills people.
Well, that makes sense, but it could have been a cute, squeaky little bastard. And then all of a sudden it's like, I'm not a bastard, I'm not cute and squeaky anymore, bitches!
I just wish that they could survive. Look at these doofuses. So are they going to have a fatal 4-way?
I don't know, but those two are like, I can't even pick it up.
By doing a fatal 4-way, it takes the titles off of the other girls without them having to lose. It's a slobber knocker. Uh-oh, Jade just putting her nose in somebody else's business. Just kicked Shayna right in the face. Body wreckers. Oh, God, she landed on her side. That probably hurt. Uh-oh. KOD. Those are our belts.
They told him. They're like, excuse you? Look. I hope. Yeah, it is.
It's so funny because I remember people asking, do you think Jade would make it in WWE? And I said, yeah, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
We got that question quite a bit. She'll do just fine.
As
just
long
like
as
I think
they
Britt
use her
Baker
correctly.
Would too. Did he play her through your butt? No, did he?
Yeah, no fighting in the loading dock. I don't know why he's like doing all weird stuff.
What's all that? Literature.
Look, I ordered that.
For work?
No. That's inappropriate for work. I got it to put with my stuff.
In the cabinet? Or are you going to go through that and throw all the other ones
Yep,
away?
I am.
Put just all your inappropriate
Yep.
coffee cups. You can go over next door and see if she's got any.
Doubt it.
She's got like 800 coffee cups.
Right.
Oh, and then these guys show up. I told you they like her. And him.
The one I got is like the same size as those, but it doesn't come up because it's sold out. But it says, I hate people. And it's like got the 80s retro like ribbon rainbow on it. You know, do you remember those? They're like, it's like kind of like a yellowish, like old school hue. I don't know how to explain it. They don't have one. They had it a minute ago, but now they don't have it as a thing. There's one.
Grayson Waller against John Wrestling.
What? John, Mr. Spaghetti?
Yeah.
Gross. That's nasty. Ravi wants to know, do people also flush snakes too? Either that or they come up through the sewer. I've seen that happen. Snakes coming out of their pipes into their toilets. I was like, Jade is wasted being champ with a loser like Esta. Jade needs to be a singles champ first. Nah, she needs to be a champion, but she can be where she's at for now. As long as they don't fuck her over after the fact.
They could also do like a television championship or a U.S. championship or Intercontinental championship for the women. And she'd be perfect for that, too.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to be a champion anytime in the near future. She's her own character.
Right? Mick says, I'm still on here. Nice. Ravi says, yeah, everyone's dream is to tag team with Esta. Wow. Please get your thoughts and questions in. Chris says, wow, several wrestling news sites today have been reporting that WWE is interested in signing Penta. Would be cool to see him as a champ in WWE. He was a former Impact World Champ.
Not happening. I mean, he could sign, but he's not going to be world champion.
Yeah. I think that's that's asking too much.
If you're going to do it, bring in his brother with him and make them a tag team, and they would be fantastic. It would bring another dimension to the tag team division. I love them. They're one of my favorite tag teams.
Yeah.
Phoenix and Pentagon. The
Yeah.
Lucha Bros.
It's true. They did do good.
Ew.
That's fine. They don't have it in a 15 ounce, but that's hilarious. Sorry, no hablo factardo. Robbie says I was all for Jade till they fucked her up tagging Esta.
It happens. It's not her fault.
Sure, Robbie, whatever.
She needs some time.
She needs some, like...
You want that?
She needs to have some, what do you call it? Fine-tuning and stuff like that. And feel comfortable and confident out there.
And since they see her as a megastar, they couldn't put her in NXT to get that stuff. So now they have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is how they did, like, Diesel or Kevin Nash. You know, where they're their bodyguard for a while or whatever. Where, obviously, Esther doesn't need a bodyguard. So they just did it as a tag team. It's the old-fashioned way.
Mm-hmm.
That way she can work on it for like a year. They can split them. And she can start at the top.
Wow.
It's San Antonio.
Texas.
Anybody watching the Caitlin Clark game right now? I thought about turning it on.
Chris says, I also keep hearing that Aleister Black could come back to WWE. Would be cool. Maybe he comes back and takes over Judgment Day. Kick out Priest. I thought that it was him and H who had a problem, not him and Vince.
He probably just moved on.
Oh yeah, it's an exciting time
Good
for
to
you,
see
lady.
Apollo back and lose.
Just there.
He lost his accent, damn it. Thought they're beating his ass. He might not have a match.
This big match. Blah.
Elektra Lopez's outfit looks holy.
Holy?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
very religious.
she forgot to put clothes on holy?
No.
Oh.
Here, lean on me. How about no?
Medical.
That was awesome. Oh, God. Where is he?
It's not terrifying. Just be minding your own business.
Oh, he's like, I'll fill in. Just wrestle that dude. Smash him.
Chris says, "Oh, Travis, remember that crazy dude that faced John Mox on AEW? His name was Mance Warner. Well, now he is GCW World Champ. He is kind of like Mark Briscoe type of character, but he's great on the mic."
Huh.
And okay, LA finally calls out Logan Paul. He did it on last one
week,
too, and he wasn't there.
I thought Logan was going to be there tonight.
Robbie says, "Oh, you actually like this fraudulent tag team? Was not Apollo's real accent? No way. Was Apollo's real accent?
His real
Travis
accent was
saying,
Nigerian.
Yeah, that's the accent.
He is a prince.
Travis misses. Hello, weirdo.
And he had the big guy was the security guard.
Mm-hmm.
General Azeez.
Azeez. Journalist Sneezy.
General Azeez.
I didn't find this one again. I tried to find it, but I couldn't find it before I ordered.
That's expensive.
Yeah, that one is a little more expensive.
You can pay $2 a day. That's what that says.
$274 today, and then you can get 4 inches free bi-weekly installments.
It's so weird. People are like, "Oh my god, I get it for $2 a week." It's $10. People like fucking.
It's 11.
What is that
But
called?
yeah.
They're getting like mortgages out shit for a coffee cup.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, look at this tag team. Grayson Waller. Coming down. He's got a match up against Johnny Wrestling here next. Or Johnny Spaghetti, as some people know him. Hey, there's our guy with the flag.
That guy's always there.
He's at every event. Do you think he has a lifetime membership?
He might.
And, like, just retired and he's just following him around?
Right.
An airplane? He's got his own private jet.
He's like, I just come here. This is my life.
He usually has the seat over there, but they have him right at the corner of the aisle.
Do they
You know,
now?
like the best seat in the house, that one.
That's funny. Yeah, usually he's right there in the middle part.
Now he's right there. Uh-oh, bell rings. Johnny Wrestling. All 5'3" of them is attacking Grayson Waller.
As for us liking Esther and Jade as a tag team, look.
Anything's better than Spaghetti's
I get to
wife
see
and
her
indie
on my
wrestling.
television, Jade, and she's getting better at what she needs to get better at. I'm not going to cry about it. At some point, she's going to be good enough to outshine Bianca, and that's what's going to be sad for Bianca. Robbie says, was that not oh, I read that. Disclaimer, be careful if you suffer with epilepsy with the flashing lights on the gab. We have flashing lights?
When you talk really loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bop, 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 bop.
Chris says, I like Nigerian Prince. He could have Commander Azeez with that Oba, Femi in, and Omos with MVP. They would be unstoppable.
Exactly. Call them the Twin Towers.
Ravi says, I thought WWE didn't like tag teams. The old one didn't. Vince was the runner of that. Triple H tends to like him. He just likes to push the little tiny guys in tag teams thinking they're the best.
Yeah, Triple H is the Tony Khan of the WWE, and he likes those little guys that do a lot of flips.
Ravi says, is that a plant, the guy with flag?
If he is, he's at every show, and he always has front row.
Yeah, literally.
Even the pay-per-views in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, he was there. Like, we point him out every time. It's funny. Chris says that flag guy probably was P. Diddle activity with Vince. That's why he probably has lifetime membership. Oh, sorry, super fucked up joke. But maybe Triple H forgot about him. Is he dead?
Dude, what an idiot. I don't know if that's Grayson Waller's fault or his. Watch his head. Fuck, dude. That's what's coming out this Friday, huh?
Mm.
Is that what Walter's going to see?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where he's at right now?
Probably.
Meow, 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 meow,
My
meow,
God.
meow, meow.
The cat's gonna get us murdered. Murder. Rob is like, haha, P. Diddle. Yeah, it's the P. Diddle. Chris knows. I was hoping they had this one in a 15 ounce, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Into like this weird collection.
Nothing wrong with it, really. I don't think so. I don't know why you're so upset about it. Yeah, dies and lies and inner stuff. Robbie's ID, your boy Diddle really lived up to his company name, Bad Boy. Bruh, what? My boy, huh? All yours. I'm pretty sure you were a fan.
Bad boys.
Bet you were.
Boys. What you gonna do?
Bet you were a fan of his music.
Nobody's a fan of.
Chris says, was Saraya and Mariah May match? You guys were totally
That's what
fans.
he did. Every song.
Yeah, not surprising. Chris says, was Saraya and Mariah May match one of their sexiest matches to date? And after with that Asian chick with her boobs, that's rare, you know. Totally rare. Old Mina.
It's like seeing the Northern Lights in Mexico, you know?
Rare.
You don't see it very often.
It's rare. But when you see it...
You make me feel like dancing. Grayson Waller.
Nobody
Kicking
died
Johnny
out there on
Wrestling's
the
ass.
edge. I guess they were okay. Nobody got their neck snapped off, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to get injured. But it did look like he landed on his shoulder all sorts of awkward.
I'm sure.
Why? Because he's an awkward wrestler.
I'm sure he's going to be sore tomorrow. Robbie says, yeah, his music back in the day was decent, but back then, who knew about the shit he was doing? The people that he diddled, they knew. They fucking knew exactly what was going on.
Fuck, I hate. So, I've said it in here a million times. I was always a West Coast rapper fan, so I hated East Coast rap. So I could honestly say, never liked him. Biggie Smalls, never liked him. Not for 1/1000th of a second. There's one song that I like, and it's Bonin' Biggie, Biggie. It's Bonin' Biggie, Biggie. Bonin' Biggie, Biggie. It's Bonin' Biggie.
That's funny.
Armed and dangerous. Ain't too many can bang with us. Straight up, we know angel dust. Label us notorious. Great song.
That was the Notorious B.I.G.
Biggie.
But you didn't listen to him.
No, he was East Coast. I didn't listen to any East Coast rappers. I was like, I had a hard time even like, and I love Master P, but I had a hard time with it because he was in Louisiana / California. So, but he's from the Louisiana area, and I'm like, that's the other side of the Mississippi, dude. Like, where's the East Coast, West Coast thing?
I got it for you. Rob, it says about those lights look cool in the dark.
Yeah, you know, they're pretty far away from us, or they'd light up even better.
Yeah.
Alexa, turn off the stream.
Oh my god, won't it turn off everything?
No, just turns the lights off.
Oh.
What? Nah, it would have to be dark. I'd have to shut the curtains, too.
Not the curtains!
What?
Not the curtains! It feels so nice on my eyes, just saying.
I know, it's always nice.
Don't understand.
Your laughs got better, too, because it made it all blinky. People
Right.
at home had seizures.
Everybody at home's having their seizures. Oh, Chris says you don't like Big Papa song.
Don't like anything about him. Why? Because he's East Coast.
Robbie says, I like both East and West. Both had some good tunes.
I couldn't do it, man. I don't know. Maybe I was just too close to the West or something. And the East, I just didn't like it. Like Jay-Z style, Biggie's style. It was just it was wrong for me. I don't like that. LL Cool J, same way. Look at that. Grayson Waller just destroys Johnny Wrestling.
Wow, he murdered him. That's weird. Mr. Spaghetti got the ruination. Chris says, I like Dre version of the song. Everyone loved the sunshine. Sophie says, I thought the Prime logo was only supposed to be for pay-per-views. No, the Prime logo is for every thing. It just wasn't on the pay-per-view because they were in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it's their sponsor.
Chris says, Travis, what you know about my boy King Louie? LOL.
King Louis the Third or Fourth?
I think he's talking about some singer or rapper guy, maybe.
Oh,
King Louie.
Then absolutely nothing.
Robbie says, that's cool lighting. Keep like that. And Sophie says, when did we enter a rave with the lights? I don't know that many Biggie Tupac songs. I think I know 1 or 2 Tupac songs. Robbie says, Jay-Z back in the day was quality, but I was a KRS or Chris 1 and Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. I never liked Busta Rhymes either. He just rapped too fast.
He rapped too fast?
Yeah, it's just, it's so fast that it's not pleasant. It's like mystical. I don't like when they just rap as fast as they possibly can, and they leave the beat like they just, there's nothing else that matters. Just try to do it as fast as you can.
Yeah, that's lame.
I know Eminem did it a couple times too, and I'm like, ugh. McKenna's like, I can do that, and then she'll do it, and I'm like, what's the point? Like, just say you can talk fast? Mm-hmm. Ooh, it's very talented.
It's very talented. I can say a rhyme really fast. That's it. So this is Alec Baldwin announced yesterday him and his family are going to have a reality show coming out sometime next year. Oh, is he hard up for money?
Is he going to show the murder that he caused and all that? Is that the guy that did it?
Yeah.
Was that Alec?
Alec Baldwin.
He was in Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Chris says, yeah, King Louie was a rapper in the 2000s type rapper from Louisiana, so like Lil Wayne type.
I didn't listen to rap in the 2000s.
Robbie says Busta Rhymes had energy and was decent. Trust me, his early stuff was hard. Pause.
It was very poppy. Pop, 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 pop.
Sophie says they keep teasing an Austin Theory face turn. I never heard of King Louie.
Me neither.
Well, I guess we'll just have to look him up. Find out who he is, if he has any good shit. Biscuits? Biscuit? I'm making a biscuit. Talking about biscuits. Where's Pico at? He said he was going to be here. And he was going to be all sorts of excited and have lots of energy. He's a liar face. Liar face.
Ouch.
He's not even here. What are you ouching? What are you doing? Stop that. Stop. You're making yourself bleed. It's gross. I hate it.
I'm not.
Grody scratchertons. With all of your pinworms in your fingernails, probably.
Wow. Did you watch a TikTok?
No.
About worms or something?
No.
I don't even know what a pinworm is. You're making them up.
Pinworms.
It's like pinwheel.
Pinworms. Robbie says Tribe Called Quest were quality also.
I didn't mind them. I actually had their first DVD or CD or whatever. It was like the early 90s.
What did you buy? What show is it?
You wouldn't or you. I tried to watch it with you, but you didn't want to watch it. The Good Boys or Bad Boys, whatever. They're like 6th graders. They're all bad kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound familiar at all. You missed a whole bunch of hair right here.
I shaved with a head shaver, and why would you show everybody in the world?
It's right here. It's all of it. Just a big chunk of long hairs.
Part of my chest hair, sweetie.
No, it's not.
Yeah, the only reason we don't do the light like this is because our faces will go blurry because the camera can't focus.
But it's really nice on our eyes.
Yeah, this is way better. I would love to just sit in the dark.
Yeah.
We could put flashlights under our thing like this. Like we're in the Blair Witch.
That'd be terrifying for other people.
And then you just talk really fast.
Right?
I don't know what's going on. But it looks like wrestling's happening.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, that's
So
happening at the
scary.
pay-per-view.
John.
Tonight, the main event is six-man tag team match with B-Fab and the Street Profits versus the Bloodline.
Ooh. That's so spooky.
Why is Cody trying to be tough? If they wouldn't do... This is uncalled for.
I know, he's all, I'm a beefy monster beef. Oh, good. This is really cool. Rob is like, Cola woke up and realized it was SmackDown at that. Brother, SmackDown and Ballad, right? Robbie says it doesn't look blurry at all. Oh, don't scare the kids watching, right? Well, I already do with my horrid face as it is. Chris says, LOL, King Louis is kind of trash, though, but he rappers with Chicago rappers like Chief Keef, and he is better than King Louis. The fuck is wrong with these people and their names? Like, does he want to be a queef? It sounds like a queef, Chris. That guy, Chicago rapper guy, sounds like a queef.
He's probably watching us at home. And now you just started a East Coast, West Coast rivalry again. The Windy Cities are going up against each other.
Who's going to get the largest queef?
It'll blow out of here really quick. They're both very windy. We're from the Windy City, too.
Bitches. Queef, queef, queef.
So we're a mile high, and you're on the ocean level. Cody's all sorts of pumped up to wrestle AJ Styles.
Yeah, he's been grunting and groaning in the back a lot.
You don't want none.
You want none of that?
You don't want none. Oh, Lord.
Wow, this is dumb as fuck.
It's a whole slew.
It's the slew of security. They have to make sure other people are safe.
Don't let this happen, Nick. Protect your stars.
I don't care that you're talking, but we gotta listen to you, don't we?
A for apple, J for jalopy.
Chris is like, queef go hard back into 2010s, but seriously, those Chicago rappers only talk about Chicago, just like CM Punk. Like, fuck off. Well, they sound like a bunch of queefs.
Is that why it's so windy there?
I think so. I'm realizing the reason why Chicago is so windy
Queef City.
is the queef city.
It's no longer the Windy City, it's the Queef City, which creates the wind. Remember when it used to be called the Sears Tower?
What is it now?
I can't remember. Just one of those companies.
Oh, it's another company
Like
tower
Intel
now.
or
They're
something.
like, we bought it. We bought the right to name it.
Mm-hmm.
Rob is like, this new rap is trash these days. Mumble rap. F knows what they are saying. There's some of them that aren't too bad. Oh my gosh, Travis and I listened to this guy who's Hispanic, this Hispanic rapping song. Oh, that thing is so good.
No idea what they say, though.
No idea. But it's really good. They're going to do an I Quit match?
Yeah, why wouldn't you do an I Quit
I have
match?
no idea what's happening.
So master stroking.
God damn, he's got the stroking. Ugh, gross.
He likes to master stroke it. Cody's beating up innocent security guards. I thought he was a good guy.
Poor innocent security guards.
These guys just have families.
Not anymore.
Why, Cody take their family away?
I think he took their family away, too.
He burned their house down?
Maybe.
They piss on the ashes?
He might have. Robbie's like, send it to me in Instagram if it's any good. I quit Match Very Original. I don't remember what it's called. Can you find the name of it? I can find it on YouTube, maybe?
It's really hard. I've sent it to you before. I have it in my playlist.
Excuse you.
Why'd you say YouTube?
So that I can send him the link to the song.
It's in Dad's Rap.
Dad's Rap. His breathing is so creepy. I don't like it. It's like weird and creepy and odd.
It's so hard to know because I can't hear it. Will you hand me some stuff? Because I don't know any rap. And McKenna like fills it up with rap. And so all of it is stuff that I can't read. So.
You can't read it? Because you don't know the words?
Well, maybe it's not that. I'm pretty sure it's this one. It's called Fantastique.
Oh.
Like, so fantastic, but in Spanish. So F-A-N-T-A-S-T.
Sorry. F-A-N.
Taste. T-A-S-T. I-Q-U-E.
Fantastic. Oh. Spell the last part. T-A-S.
T-A-S-T.
T.
And then I-Q-U-E.
Okay.
And then it's Joker M-F comma, and then Gazo. G-A.
M-F, comma?
Joker M-F, comma, G-A-Z-O. Gazo. I'm listening to it right now.
G-A...
Oh my god. Really?
Z-O?
Yeah. That's the rapper. Gazo. Joker, MF, and Gazo.
Featuring Gazo.
Sure. It doesn't say that on here. Let me see your earpiece. Let me see your earpiece.
What? This?
Let me see your earpiece.
Is that how it starts?
I can't hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what they say though. Literally could be about anything. You can listen to it on your own. See if it's the right one.
I'm sure it is. Yeah. It is.
I don't want to.
Okay. I'll put it back in just a second.
Are they still doing bracket style competition in that speed, or is it just Ricochet as a champion and then they still go one-on-one with other athletes?
I don't know. Maybe. It could possibly be.
A for apple, J for jalopy.
Yeah, that guy. Chris says, hello, if I asked McKenna or who was it, your daughter? Yeah, daughter. Anyways, she will know Chief Keef because he is one of the most celebrated rappers of this generation, which is sad and how low the bar is set. She might, but that might be somebody she doesn't like. Like, she's very different about what she actually likes in rap, by the way. Chris says, yes, you won't understand Chief Keef as it just mumble rapping words. Like I said, Chris, he sounds like he is a big fat queef. Nobody in the chat is understanding my words. When I say queef.
Yeah, nobody likes that word. It's disgusting. I've seen South Park. And it's not the same thing as a fart. Because girls can fart too. Uh-oh. They gonna break up?
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, give us the insight. What's our match going to be? A Clash at the Castle. Clash at the Castle. Brandon Stevens in the chat says, hey, Wrestling Go. Hey, Brandon! How's it going, buddy? How you doing? Ready for the weekend? What you doing? You having a party?
There it is. Triple threat. They're going to lose their titles.
Probably, huh? Sophie says, we haven't seen an I Quit match in the WWE in a while.
They should have done it a strap match. Remember, Cody used to do those strap matches all the time.
Yeah. Robbie's like, mumble rap is just not for me. I tried to like it, but it didn't move me or excite me. Yeah, cool.
A young me, maybe. That's how I feel, too. Oh, I'd love to see you fight. No.
No.
Nope.
No.
I'm not Mike Tyson. I'm not going back out there.
Absolutely not. In the nopes. All in the nope. Sophie says, Rey Mysterio wants a WWE PLE in Mexico in the next few years.
Cool. They should do it. I think they absolutely should do it.
Chris says, but you will like NBA Youngboy Travis. He is like the baby. Look up the song called F Word N Word. Oh, sorry, but that song is actually dope AF. Sophie says they are making Cody the new version of John Cena, and Robbie says, how's this I Quit gonna work out then? Isn't it just like an I Quit match, like who quits first?
Yeah.
Not like I quit the business. It's a I give up match. Like, I give up.
I quit. Tap out match.
Tap out or whatever. That's the I quit stuff.
I quit.
Not
It's
they
how,
have to say it or whatever.
It's how they did Edge, remember? And they can share his wife. Mm-hmm. Remember?
Yeah, and then he cried about it. It was gross.
Well, because he had quit before they did it. And then
yeah, and then he has a crush on what's her face?
Dewdrop.
Yeah, but not
Piper?
Dewdrop. Piper Nevin. Chris says, "Oh, such explicit words just for a song. Ooh, not the explicit words." Sophie says the WWE doesn't use I Quit matches all the time, unlike in the old days. Well, there's no reason for him to. God, I don't even want to watch this match. Can we turn the channel?
I want to watch it.
I do, but LA Knight's going to lose. They're going to make him lose to this dipshit.
He can't
fuck.
lose. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, he shouldn't lose.
He can't.
He shouldn't lose.
He's going to wrestle Logan. The only way he loses this match is if Logan interferes. Logan's not there.
How do you know?
Okay, if he's there, then that's fine. But if he's not there, he can't lose because he's going to wrestle Logan for the title.
I have an itch. I can't get
Is it from queefing?
it. Yes. How'd you know?
Because you kept preaching about...
I don't know if that'll help because it's in a weird spot.
A lot of people queef out of a weird spot.
Most ladies queef out of a certain area, and that's the only place they do it.
All right. Mighty Mouse going one-on-one with the great one, LA Knight.
Okay, hopefully that did it.
Who has an itch that they're like, well, hopefully that did it. Don't you know when your itch goes away?
No, because it's like weird. I don't know what it is.
Did you tear a muscle?
Probably.
Standing there.
Just sitting here.
Wally.
Doing nothing.
Uh-oh. Big right hands. Took his head clean off. This match should have already been over.
Yeah, I don't know why it's still on my TV.
But
Chris says, or also another song, less explicit words, a song called 50 Shots is also a cool song.
is it about gunshots or drinking?
Yeah.
Not that I care about.
Like, it better be about gunshots, because it better be pew-pew, because drinking alcohol is dumb.
It can kill you.
No way. Chris is saying it's pew-pew. It's the pew-pew shots. Oh, no.
I remember Tupac rapping about getting shot with 5 shots. This dude's rapping about 50. Old Carmelo.
Stop it.
I mean, I guess they could get counted out. I didn't bring any water in. It's my own fault.
You want some of mine?
No,
Why not?
because I want it all.
Okay. Drink it all then.
Is it sewer water or whatever?
Sewer water. It's from here.
Oh, mine. What's that thing called that you pump out of?
Well
well.
water? No. It's water from here. I filled it up this morning. You watched me. Well, maybe not watch me, but you know.
It smells old.
Sorry.
You can't leave this water out very long because it's filtered, so it doesn't have any stuff in it. It's not.
I know what it smells like. I just drink it. I don't smell it. So he says, did you see that Tony Khan tweeted calling all his fans freaks? I like some of Eminem's songs. A lot of people like Eminem songs. Have you listened to the new one?
Mm-mm.
I did. It was pretty good.
Is that the one he did with the fat country singer?
This new one?
Yeah.
No.
He did a new one with the fat country singer. That Jelly Roll or whatever.
Oh, no. So he says this month marks 27 years since Michael Cole debuted, and today marks 14 years since the Nexus debut. Whatever that is.
It was a group. Nexus NXT. It was the group. They came up and started running roughshod over everybody on the main roster. You would have loved it.
Oh, so basically it's garbage then. I would have hated it.
Except for it was
immensely.
all like I think it was like Randy Orton and Batista and John Cena and Cody. But I could be wrong. I don't remember. I don't know who was in Nexus. Drop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to.
Is it hard to drink it because it's in a bottle?
Rap used to be so wholesome,
Wholesome.
and then they ruined it, made it gangster.
So he's like, I haven't seen Eminem's new song. I like his old stuff. Rob is like, Eminem is rubbish. Has been after he did 8 Mile. Never been the same since he first came out in 96, 97.
I don't like his first album, but I like his second album. And the only reason I don't like his first album is because he sounds so goofy. Like, I don't know if he was trying to be a goofy rapper or what. My name is. It was just weird.
So he says, I feel like they are still setting up Nick versus AJ Styles, but tonight they also hinted at a Cody versus Nick match as well.
Just because they argue doesn't mean they're going to fight each other.
They're going to fight each other out in the parking lot behind the dumpster.
That's what Khabib wanted to do with Conor McGregor. When Conor attacked his bus and threw all those chairs through the windows and stuff.
Jesus.
Trying to get to him.
What a
It was
crazy
so there
fart.
was this dude that was in Connor's gang or whatever. And,
He has a gang?
And listen, so this true story. So Khabib came up to the guy at like a hotel or a casino or something.
Okay.
And got right in his face. And obviously Khabib knows his temper, knows what he can do to people. So he's not just going to beat up somebody.
Right.
And he gets in the guy's face and he just says, like, you talk shit to me, how he talks.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, he said something anyways, and he just, get the fuck out of here. Don't call me a pussy or whatever. 'Cause I'm not a pussy. Like, obviously he's not.
Right.
And then, so Homeboy calls Connor up on the phone and says that he attacked him in the hall of the casino or the hotel or whatever, and he slapped him. So Connor hops in his G6 or whatever, his jet, and flies there. And I don't know if he flew all the way from Ireland or if he flew from somewhere in America, but he lands in Miami or wherever it was in Florida. And just they immediately end up over there, and they just attack the bus. Like, Connor just goes crazy. He's like throwing chairs and trash cans, and the glass breaks, and there's like innocent people. They're executives of the company and shit.
Oh, jeez.
One dude got his forehead split open.
What?
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
And the bus driver got like, you know, glass because it shattered the window and stuff. And there's executives in the bus, and they're like, they called Dana White, and they're like, he is literally attacking us.
Oh my god.
Like, people are scared. And anyways, Khabib's in the bus, and he's like, open the door. He's like, just open the door, because he's got his whole crew with him too. Just open the door. We'll take care of it. Like, it's over.
Right.
So anyways, he finally, like, they leave, and then they shut the huge metal gates behind it, you know, so Connor can't get through it. And then he leaves, and Dana White shows up, because they had left in the bus in front. And so he turns around and comes back, and then he's like, that motherfucker is going to jail. Like, so they call the police, and the police show up.
Oh, jeez.
And show him all the tapes and shit. And of course, Connor did. He went to jail.
Of course.
And then all Khabib wanted to do was fight him. And so anyways, Khabib's walking down the hall, and he's got the camera in his face, and it's a real reporter doing this. And he's like, all you have to do is text me where you are. He's like, I don't care where it's at, and I don't want no one else around.
Right.
Just text me your location. That's it. And we'll handle this.
Jesus.
And you know he's 100% like legit. Like, oh god, he tried to cheat. LA wins.
Took him long enough. Took him long enough for them to make him win. So it says Eminem's first and second albums kind of seem like they sound the same. So he said people are suspecting that once SmackDown goes to USA Network, the USA Network will make SmackDown 3 hours like they did with Raw those years ago. Ravi says Eminem had a previous album to the Slim Shady LP. It was called Infinite. Came out in '96. His rapping is so smooth and layer back on there. Sophie says when Eminem first came out, it seemed like he didn't know what type of rapper he wanted to be. Robbie says, just make SmackDown 4 hours. They love fillers. Sophie's like, this match hasn't been bad. If you are a big WWE UFC fan, this weekend is big since UFC has an event tomorrow in the same place. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. It's interesting.
Oh, okay. Ugh.
So now she's showing her tits, by the way. She got so much attention on social media for her tits being out last week.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, who is that? Why hasn't she been on TV more? Yeah. It's like, dude.
Nobody wants to see her on TV.
Nobody wants to see Reckoning.
Nobody wants
I
to
don't
see
mind
her
seeing
wrestle.
her boobs. And plus, it's like...
She can be in the back with her boobs
like
hanging out all she
don't-
wants.
People don't watch Wrestling Gap because I talk about her tits all the time.
Yeah. I know they don't. And it's obvious because you do talk about her tits all the time.
That's it. That's
What
all
I'm
she
saying
has.
is
She's a
that
one-trick
that's
pony.
all she's really good for,
One-trick
is
pony.
her tits hanging out, not her wrestling.
Hey, that must be a drone because that's moving fast.
I think it's fake. I think it's a simulation.
Old Bailey. I forgot she was a champion.
Old Bailey.
Yeah, I think WWE, what they do is they're like, okay, who do we not want to see on TV for a while? Let's put a title on them.
Ooh,
And then you don't see them for a while.
Is that how it goes? We saw Bailey. I thought we saw her not too long ago. She got beat up.
That's what I said. But not all the time. Once the champions become champions, except for Cody, he's been on quite a bit. Old Piper. Corey, nobody wants to hear you be a bad guy or a good guy. It sounds silly. Piper Niven's just a bully in every sense of the word.
Such a bully. Like, that's just terrible. It's a bully of bulliness.
Bailey.
So funny.
Chelsea is the greatest thing since Fran Dresser. That Star Wars thing I sent you was pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I said it was
pretty damn good. I'm like, holy crap.
Mm-hmm. She's been the champion for 61 days. It's been 3 months already. Really? That's crazy. Doesn't feel like it.
Did you say 6 months?
No. I
Oh.
said she's been champion for 3 months already.
Yeah.
3. It doesn't seem like it.
Right, because it hasn't been. Why would you think it's been 3?
What?
Why would you say 3?
61 days. Oh, that's 2. Sorry. It's late. My brain doesn't work with math. It's been a long day and a long week.
I'm like, wait a second. April was just 2 months ago. It was actually tomorrow, right? 2 months tomorrow.
I don't know. It said 61 days on her shit.
All right. Did she win at night 1 or night 2? Because wasn't it 6th and 7th WrestleMania? And today's the 6th. No, 7th. Today's 7th. Today's 7th.
Look, the shit said 61 days, okay? It said 61 days as champion. Why do you have to be so
We need
weird?
like a divider
For what?
to divide
To divide what?
this.
Because you're a freak? Because you're a big baby pants?
What you're yelling?
Because you're a big baby pants? You're like, I'm a big baby pants. Big baby pants, big baby pants. My pants are big and I'm a baby. Baby, baby, baby pants. Yeah.
You're scary.
You're scary.
That movie that we watch every day.
That
is-
show we watched?
It's
Is it getting
weird.
dumb?
No.
Oh.
I mean, it's the same as it's always been. If it's dumb, it's dumb the whole time. But it's weird because she had a baby, but you never see it. At least Glenn's, you see it every blue moon. But hers is like, nah, it doesn't exist.
Right? Like they showed it, I think, when she had it, and that's been it.
Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. What you doing on the phone? You texting?
No, I'm not texting.
Be cool if you did.
Why would that be cool?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go look at something real quick. I'll be right back.
You go in the store?
Am I going to the store?
You're like, I'm gonna go look at something real quick. Is it from your owie?
No.
Hey, look, they have baseball ones. Oh, I knew that.
Yeah, they had them last year or something, I thought.
It was probably this year. But yeah,
No,
the Giants.
I thought it was last year. When the stuff came. That you can go. What are you doing? Studying in the kitchen on the floor and hurting yourself? I need you to go that way with face. Thanks, buddy. You're a good boy. Go lay down for like a half an hour more.
Gin and juice. Laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
That didn't take long.
Yeah.
Were you scared that I wasn't going to come back?
No.
I think you were.
How would I?
I really wanted something.
What was that?
It'll be here in about 40 to 45 minutes.
Food?
Yeah.
It's the only thing it could be.
Is it?
I'm like, I guess she could have ordered from Walmart, but she didn't ask me for any information. So then now her hair's purple too?
Yeah, I guess.
She going through a midlife crisis.
Probably. Well, she is kind of chunky, so it makes sense. Rob says Edmund said he was playing an alter ego, so that's why some of his earlier stuff sounded different. Robbie says Dumpling ready to fight. That's Piper Niven. You should respect her. Oh my God, look at her partner.
Chelsea looks fantastic.
She's like, I wore my legs today, she said. That's all. She's like, I have my legs today.
You know, she kind of sounds like, what's her name? Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter.
Oh,
Mandy.
Miley.
Oh, Miley.
Miley Cyrus.
She got that deep voice. Yeah, with her stripper shoes.
Yeah, so funny. She's funny. She's hilarious. Robbie's like, oh, okay, D. Okay. Her name is Piper Niven. Robbie says Naomi adds nothing to this feud. Yeah,
Oh,
she's just
terrible.
a quitter. It's just garbage. I'm gonna have some of this, okay? Thanks.
You sip. Just not a sip. What the? Pump the brakes, son. You're fine. You can probably take it. You backwash. I'm just kidding. Remember being a kid? You're like,
Cuties. Not the cuties.
don't put your lips on it. Yeah.
Oh, God. Why are we still talking? Bailey, stop talking.
Yeah. She's gonna have fun beating her.
I don't know.
No more breaks.
Yeah.
Is she the voice of Brave?
No.
It's a joke.
But close. Robbie says Bailey is going to teach these frauds a lesson.
Look how small her hands are. They're fucking creepy.
Because they're so tiny?
Look at her hands.
Would you rather them be ginormous?
We had to match her body.
What? She's got the Scottish wrestling on the map, bitches. What's funny? Her talking or them trying to say what or what you're looking at?
Just what I was looking at. They have like sex dolls on here. Like real life ones.
Robbie is trying to play a small violin for Dumpling. Why? She's not playing a victim. What are you talking about, dude? She's telling her factual information. Yeah. Taking the title.
You know.
I think it's great that she still has such a heavy accent. I love it. I don't know why you have to make fun of it so much.
I love accents. I don't know what you're talking about.
Drew lost his. His isn't as cool and prominent anymore.
Well, nowhere near like that.
No, his is fucking stupid.
I bet it's like that when he goes home.
You think he gets it back?
When he talks to people for 2 minutes, yeah. It would come back quick, I bet.
I wonder what she would look like if she was, like, thinned down. Because she's not, like, hideous or anything. But I always kind of wonder about that.
Bailey? Or
No,
Piper?
I've seen Bailey thinned down. I'm talking about Piper Niven. Oh, great. It's Logan Paul dressing.
He said Team U.
Yeah, because he thinks that everybody's poor.
I know, but he said it like we say it.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to say it, though, right?
I know. They changed the name of
They're like, we say it this way, but now we're going to say it this way. We gaslit you guys for a year. What the fuck? I don't even know how they say it.
Temu.
Temu?
I think so.
Not Timu.
Temu.
Timu? Timu? Not Timu?
Tumu. It was a song.
I thought we were saying moo, but it wasn't moo.
Logan, the title you have is a mid-card title. He's like, go back to the mid-card where you belong.
That is where he belongs.
That is the mid-card.
And he's trying to get it. Robbie says, oh, no one cares what you did 20 years ago. Show what you are about now, Dumpling. She's showing what she's about. Sophie says, Chelsea and Piper have been friends for a long time, like before both were in the WWE. I didn't know that. That's cool. I feel like you're lying to me about it, but that's cool too. Tyler's in the chat. Hey, Tyler, good to see you. Says, me and Puggle survived. Rub. Glad that you survived your tornado watch. Did you guys have to go hide in the bathtub? Sophie says, almost every Scottish person on the roster is on the pay-per-view next weekend. No. That's ridiculous, Sophie. Why would they do that? That's strange.
How many Scottish people are on the roster?
There's at least 2.
I know 2. I know there's some Irish and some English.
Some New Zealandies.
They don't count.
Why not? Why don't they count? The Australians, do they count because they were owned by the Britons?
The Britons.
The Britons. Ravi's country of people.
Let's be fair. She quit her meth addiction.
Sophie says almost every... Oh, I read that. Ravi says, hello, who's lying? And he's like, any Americans? For what? Sophie says Piper, Drew, Alba, her partner, are all Scottish.
All 4 of them?
So Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are Scottish as well.
What about, what's her name? She was champion. She beat Rhea for the title. She's a little short girl. She was always with Bliss. I want to say Nash, but that's not her name.
Nikki Cross?
Cross.
I thought she was Irish.
Well, same thing. They're literally like 2 football fields away from each other.
Don't ever say that. They're not the same thing. Don't.
Pretty
I think
sure.
Aoife went to bed. Because it's not the same. The Irish have their own fucking island.
I get it.
The Scottish have to share a border with the English people.
Right.
It's horrible. Probably stinky, too.
Probably Wales, too.
Yeah. I think Wales is south. But maybe it's north.
It's west. It's between Ireland and England.
It's part of the British, the
Island.
UK island, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of English.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's mold.
Tyler says we have a basement and there are no windows, and I just slept down there with earplugs and woke up at 9:30 in the morning the next day. Oh, nice. Well, glad you're safe. So he says, do you think we will get like a Uncle Howdy type reveal on the pay-per-view Saturday?
You could. Nikki Cross show up.
Yeah. So he also says Nikki Cross is also Scottish and she's rumored for that new Uncle Howdy group. Oh, so she is Scottish. I was like, in Canada and Mexico feel the same way, sharing the borders with the USA. Cool, Robbie. That they stink? Oh, yeah, they do stink. You want the coolest. The one that's in the bottom of everything. So it says, out of all the streaming services I have, for some reason it is a lot harder to find something to watch. Wow, Logan Paul brought up the word mid-card. That's a first on WWE TV. And then Ravi got his butt hurt because he's like, oh, you were mocking England. Dude, you don't even care. Like, you keep telling me how much you don't care. Now you
Other
care.
country. If it wasn't for that area, we wouldn't be in the United States. Not England, per se. Spain, but still.
Yeah.
The English conquered it.
Tyler says, I just realized that Braun isn't part of the Wyatt Six. You would have thought that he would be in it since he had history with Bray. Not necessarily. He might have just wanted to keep his own shit. Sophie says pay-per-view next Saturday. The card for it actually doesn't look bad.
I haven't even looked it up yet. But I know Cody's going to have a match, and Drew's going to have a match. Bailey's going to have a match. Logan's going to have a match.
Robbie says, why did Tyson versus Paul get canceled? Mike Tyson got an ulcer in his tummy.
Ugh. Nobody would want to talk to you anyways.
They should have just left it at that. Ew, Naomi. Ew.
Right.
Ew. Ugh.
Let's do a dome show.
Participation trophy.
It's probably tonight.
Oh. I thought they were doing the show in there next week.
Yeah.
Next Friday.
They could. There she is. She's my favorite.
Chef Chico! It's Valentina!
It's my favorite.
Nice.
Let her beat up B-Fab.
Sophie says at least the pay-per-view next Saturday is on a little bit later than the last few international pay-per-views.
I know, it's kind of upsetting.
They added a couple matches tonight for the card. And Robbie says, oh, that's bad. And Ulcer isn't. They just rescheduled it for November so far. So Tyler says, I got Puggles a new squeaky toy and now he's driving me crazy. Sophie says, at least with the Tyson-Jake Paul fight being moved, whatever else was on that card, the people on it have plenty of time to get ready for the fights. Ethan Page first WWE match, he gets a championship shot where all the fans that complained when Tony Khan did the same thing. Robbie says that lady would beat the entire WWE women's roster. What lady are you talking about?
Shevchenko.
Oh, yeah, Robbie. Shevchenko.
The only one that would give her a run for a minute would be Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, she's the only one that might give her some issues.
It would hit her back.
Yeah, for reals. This is the main event. Ugh, barf.
But Baszler, isn't trained like she used to be. So, yeah. Shevchenko crushes them.
Loser face. Loser face. On my TV right now. Yeah. That's hilarious. Want to get some novelty thongs / flip-flops? Look at the bottom of them.
The footprints. All right, we're underway.
That's
6 man.
actually hilarious. Tyler's like, Travis, if you let me in, you better rub. And Robbie says Shayna is crusty in the ring. She needs to fix up. Well, she'd be crusty in the UFC ring, that's for sure. Or a boxing ring. The last week's tag match, this is the 6-man match they decided to put on tonight from earlier when they had a meltdown with each other. It was funny. They're like, oh, are we having a meltdown? Yes, we are. We're having a meltdown. That's what's happening. Bobby's like, LOD, you should get these flip-flops. No, they're novelty flip-flops. People might get upset. Nice.
Nice.
8:13.
Nice.
Nice.
What is it? Nice.
Food.
Nice.
Yeah, food.
Nice.
Nice. Robbie's like, do you care if they do? If who do? Who do?
Voodoo.
Excuse me. Tyler says, Travis, I got to see Bad Boys Ride or Die today. It was awesome.
Oh, wow. I bet.
Yeah. I always like seeing those old guys try to, do cool stuff. It's great.
I haven't seen 3 yet, so I can't watch Ride or Die. I've just seen 2, and 2 was really good, so I don't know how they could outdo 2. 1 isn't very good.
He's a street taco.
This shank.
and his glasses and his bling. That's funny. Oh no, it's a commercial break.
No!
How dare they?
Not in the middle of the match.
Robbie's like, get offended. Will Smith, old guy, really. Who said anything about offended? What are you talking about, weirdo?
Yes. Was that girl that was driving that boat, the Deanne on the show we watched?
Dina? I don't know.
Kind of look like her.
I have never seen it. Under the Bridge looks like an interesting
Under the bridge downtown. Good song. Probably one of my favorite.
Is it?
Yeah. You can't tell me that's not your favorite Chili Pepper song. What's your favorite Chili Pepper song?
It's a Red Hot Chili Pepper song?
Under the bridge downtown, where I drew some blood. Under the bridge downtown.
No, that one's alright. There's another one that's pretty good.
Hey, hey, yeah. Oh, no, I see you. I mean, Californication's great because it predicted the future.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh, Robbie's like, you with your novelty items. Sing it. It's a cool song. It's called Under the Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the greatest song ever made.
That's what we heard. Huh.
Yeah. What is it? The St. Louis Battlehawks. They're battle hardened.
The Under the Bridge, I guess, is based on a story.
The song?
A true story. No, that Hulu
Mm.
thing that I saw that looked interesting.
We all saw it. You like that I saw?
Okay, well, nobody else but you and I saw it. I don't know who else may have seen it. Nobody saw it. Rob is like, D, you're not keen on Travis's singing, LOL. And Walter's in the chat for a minute. Says, hey, Travis, hi, Daphne. I saw If. Good movie. I've heard that. I've heard that it's a pretty good movie. Glad you saw it there,
It's called
Walter.
If?
It's called If.
Is it a horror movie?
No, it wouldn't be. Walter wouldn't go see a horror movie.
Is it a comedy?
I don't think so. I have no idea. I've just heard people say it's good. What the fuck is that?
It's a printer.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? what he's
Two.
done.
Oh. Ew.
Alright, Robbie said, who's the main actor?
And if?
Walter says, okay, bye. See you Monday for Raw.
you
Bye,
later.
Walter. Have a great
Bye-bye.
weekend. Steve Carell.
That's got to be a comedy then, right?
It's that one where they're, it has Ryan Reynolds on it.
What the? Wow. Ryan Reynolds and Steve Carell?
Yeah, but he's a invisible friend. Invisible friends.
Okay. Kind of like a Disney movie-ish.
Kinda, yeah. And Walter says, okay, bye. See you Monday for Raw. Bye, Walter.
Bye-bye.
Sophie said the pay-per-view next week looks to be unpredictable with most of the matches. It could be set-up matches for SummerSlam depending on the results. I was like,
and
no way, Sophie. No way.
SummerSlam's forever away. And there's a pay-per-view in between there. And that pay-per-view has a ladder in it. And has briefcases.
Briefcases?
These two.
What?
Unless they make them a different color. I hope Tiffany wins and they give her like a cool pink one.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Sophie says the Money in the Bank filled for both men and women are stacked in another one where it could go many ways. Robbie says, oh, that bozo from The Office. And Sophie says the movie you were talking about is called If It Actually Looks Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard people like it.
If Solo kicks out.
He was trying his hardest, but it didn't work out as well as he thought it should.
Here it comes. Thumb to the eye.
Not the thumb! Oh, he missed.
Stunner.
Oh, gosh. How'd that happen? Oh, he got pulled out by those weird guys.
The tiny Tongan and the big Tongan.
They did it! They pulled him out. So he says, I thought the Usos can't go to Canada for their DUI or something.
What does that have to do?
Why are we talking about the Usos?
Why are we
in
talking
Canada?
about Canada?
Sophie says Steve Carell is an actor. I don't know how I feel about him. Some of his shows are good, but some of his movies aren't that great. Well, he's not in it as a person. He's in it as an invisible friend. Robbie says Solo with a steel chair bring heat to the match.
Oh, God. Dawkins took his brain out.
Oh, no, not the brain hole.
A lot of people like brains.
He lost his brain.
They're so infamous. They're not infamous.
This needs to hurry up and be over because they picked up my order and it's going to be here earlier than I expected it to be.
You get DoorDash?
I didn't do DoorDash, but they use those people to do it. Goodbye. I'm leaving now.
It's over in like 1 minute. If they knock, you're welcome to get up and leave. But they might not knock. They might ring the doorbell, and it's really hard to hear back here.
Is it?
Oh, spear! Tribute to Roman Reigns, his tribal chief.
So it was like, because Money in the Bank is in Canada this year, and Jay put his name in the hat.
Jay's fine. It's
So
the other Uso.
Jay can do whatever he wants. It's his brother Jimmy that has all the issues that you've noticed you haven't seen since his wifey Pooh came onto the scene. The Quitter came back, and he's probably in rehab.
Or whatever they call that when you start doing stuff again.
Yeah.
Something.
He's a relapser.
Relapse. Which I hope not, but
No.
it is weird that she showed up and he disappeared.
He disappears. It's so creepy. Oh no, they're making a thing out of Kevin Owens. Why are they doing this?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna save him
This is
because
what
he
they
has
used to
no
do
friends.
with the bloodline with Roman. They got the Wish bloodline now. It's not even the team, it's the Wish.
Right. Yeah, where'd those other guys go? They kill him?
Just
Oh no, I think he's broken. They're like, we're so bad. Look at us. These guys are retarded. I hate this.
The tallest guy's like 5'8".
I hate everything about this whole new whatever this is. It's so dumb. Dumb as dumb can be.
They've got to realize it's stupid, right? Like
I would hope so.
Like,
I mean,
in the back, they've got to go, okay, this isn't working.
Like, the whole thing, dynamic of it is just ridiculous.
Triple H is turning into Vince, where he's like, oh, no, we'll make him like it.
Right? They're like, so you know how we got rid of him? We can get rid of you, too. Don't worry, we'll just find some weird allegations.
Right?
He was
did
sacrificed.
What? To whose dog? For how many tomatoes?
Tomatoes? Ew. Gross.
He did what?
Paul
To whose
Heyman's
dog?
like, yeah, let me put my finger up. Oh, no. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight on this great Friday night. Everybody have a fabulous weekend. Do something fun. Go outside.
Be safe.
Get some, sunshine.
Touch
It's good
grass.
for you. Anyways, we'll be back again on Monday for Raw.
Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye.